One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Sun Devils offense will start this game off with the football. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and out.
Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Let's think a second about Arizona State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely.
He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hand.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he had the answer to the test right there.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's now up to 58 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner. Zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Young. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Matthews. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Finds his man. It's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through the tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Brown has it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chain. They're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back.
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
A 1st down run on the doorstep, and he'll be stopped for no line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Young. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to pass. It's Matthews. That's caught. It's Aldridge. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Barton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they're going to throw it. Grab near the marker is Harris. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes a grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. Complete. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over Kansas State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Give to Brown. Driving for the goal line, loose football. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. The sure hands, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Matthews. Makes the catch. It's Aldridge. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Hughes Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Aldridge. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Got a man. It's Aldridge. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's a heat. Touchdown, San Jose State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Young. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. In the red area, it's Brown. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oregon State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over the Judicials. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Snagged out of the air.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
3rd down play from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rice. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. He checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
Got it in the middle. It's Barton. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Matthews. The quick out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Caught over the middle. It's Aldridge. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense.
He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. Looking left. It's caught. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Finding an escape route. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. His drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Spartans want to move quickly. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have...
Oh, a lot of space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Under fire. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Spartans Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally... Defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.